Namo Buddhaya. I pay homage to the Buddha. My name is Venerable Bhante Buddharakkhita. I'm the founder and Abbot of Uganda Buddhist Center in Uganda. Also, I'm a visiting monastic teacher and a presenter at Newark Center for Meditation Culture. Today I'm glad to talk about the 4 wheels of success on this event. Also, I'll start with meditation session. So let us sit for a moment or two. You can begin with relaxing, taking a few slow, deep breaths to relax. You can close your eyes or half open or half close them, whatever you prefer. This helps us to begin our inward journey, our inside journey, to know what's going on in our mind-body processes. Now you can begin to breathe as normal as possible without controlling your breath. Settle back in the present moment, feel at ease. See if you can sustain your attention and awareness from the beginning of in-breath to the end of it, beginning of out-breath to the end of it. See if you can sustain your attention as you become aware of the breath. Many thoughts, sensations, feelings, emotion will arise as you settle back in the present moment. Simply be aware of them. Our thoughts arising and passing away, staying the same. And the sensations arising and staying the same. Sometimes it might be helpful to reflect along these lines. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. Reflecting along the lines of peace and happiness and well-being can help you to relax the mind. And then return to the breath, this natural breath. You are paying attention to what's already happening naturally. You don't have to make the breath long or short, but you can be aware. Having seen that all beings like oneself have a desire for happiness, one methodically devotes loving kindness for all beings. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to give a talk on the 4 wheels of success. The 4 wheels of success are based on Buddha's teaching given in Anguttara Nikaya. In other discourses, the Buddha referred to them as blessings. In Mangala Sutta, the discourse on blessings, there he gave 38 blessings, but 4 of them are similar to the 4 wheels of success. The 4 wheels of success are: 1, associating with a wise person, with a spiritual friend. Good friendship, in other words, is a blessing and success. The second wheel is living in a suitable place. That's a place where you can practice the Dhamma, you can practice meditation, you can practice generosity, giving, you can practice receiving, because giving and receiving is very, very important. Because when you give also, you receive, and when you receive, you give. So it's a two-way street. Where you practice meditation is a suitable place. The third wheel is having done meritorious deeds in the past. The word merit means happiness. Another doing things that brings happiness. Things like practice generosity, compassion, loving kindness, basically meditation. Then the fourth wheel of success and blessing is establishing oneself in a suitable or right path. So it should be a right path. When you look at the event today of fundraising for Newark Center for Meditative Culture, you find out it's a success and blessing to have good friendship, good friends who can join us in fundraising event. All stakeholders, friends around the world, I consider them as good friends who can have this chance to give for a noble cause. In fact, the Buddha referred to good friendship as the condition for the entire spiritual life, the holy life. Though another thought is half of it, having a spiritual friend is a half of it, half of the whole life. But the Buddha said, no. The entire holy life depends on having noble friendship, good friends. I remember when I went to the Dalai Lama, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, in 1994. I requested him for blessings, and I wanted to establish a center in Africa. He told me, oh, you want to establish a center in Africa? First get good friends. Back then when he gave me that advice, I didn't know the importance of having good friendship. But over the years, I've seen it how it's very, very important to have good friends. Spiritual friend who advises you, who supports you. So now on this event, I can see as a blessing and as a success to have spiritual friends, good friends around the world who can join this event as presenters, as listeners, as contributors. So I encourage you to expand the circle of good friends so that we can build a center. The second wheel of success is related also to the first one. It's called living in a suitable place. So where you live, it should be suitable for the practice of Dhamma. It should be conducive to the practice of generosity, loving kindness, compassion, and meditation. Because when you live in a suitable place, that's where you are going to find people, wise people, who can advise you to support a project, to support the center like Newark Center for Meditative Culture, to support anything that is worth supporting, because you are living in a suitable place. So a suitable place is a place where you can find teachers, where you can find centers like Newark Center for Meditative Culture. So in a way you look at it, it's a blessing and success when you look at this center that you are fundraising for. It's in a suitable place, giving opportunities, many opportunities for people to come and practice. Myself, I've taught there, and I see the importance of having such a place in that location. It's suitable. That's where people converge to practice Dhamma, practice meditation, to really make contribution, to practice generosity. So it's a blessing and success. Then the third will is called having done good things in the past. Past doesn't mean many years. It can be even last hour. How have you lived your life in the last moment? Have you practiced generosity? Have you practiced ethical conduct, integrity? Have you practiced mind development? Mind development, which we call in Pali Bhavana, and in English it's called meditation. So when you have done that in even the past moment, it's a good thing you have done. So it's both a blessing and a success, because the last moment conditions the present moment. So if you have done good things in the past, they contribute to your happiness and the happiness of others, and both. So I can see Newark Center for Meditative Culture and its followers, its members, have done good things in the past by offering courses, meditation, advising the members and people who come to meditate there to really cultivate the path to happiness, to peace. So then that becomes a blessing and a success for the center. And that continues on. This is not something isolated. It continues on. So being in a good in a place like this where you can do good things, it's very, very important, so that the center can flourish. Now, the last will is called establishing yourself in a right path. The right path is the path that leads to happiness, peace, and liberation. This is a path, in short, the practice of dana, generosity, the practice of sila, ethical conduct, the practice of bhavana, meditation. So this path, of course, that's what the Buddha taught. He taught the Noble Eightfold Path, right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. He taught the Noble Eightfold Path. So when we establish ourselves in a Noble Eightfold Path, of course this path you can summarize it as sila, samadhi, panya, which means ethical conduct or moral conduct, concentration, and wisdom. When you establish yourself in this path, then you go back to the first will. You associate with the wise people. because they see the fruits of the practice. And when you associate with wise people, you live in a suitable place where you can continue on with your practice, with right people, with the Sangha, with the followers. And once you live in a suitable place, you actually do good things in the past. You do them in the past, and you continue doing them, so they will continue on, and there is no end to success, and it's a blessing. With that, I would like to wish you success and blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, so that the center, which is called Nuwak, Center for Meditative Culture, continue to flourish. And this center needs the support of all of us in the entire world. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. May you be free from suffering and its causes. May you be safe, may you be protected. Thank you very much. Sadhu, sadhu.